First step is to turn the machine on. So right now the machine is turned off. This is the power button. You turn the machine on. And next step is to fill up the water. If there's a max lining here, you can see right there. So make sure the water is below the max line, but not above it. I just use cold water and use a mug to pour the water in carefully. Put the lid back on. You have to give it about 10 minutes for the machine to warm up, and also warm up the portafilter. It has to be quite hot because that's the best way to extract the beans, the coffee from the beans. And now I'll show you how to do the next step, which is to grind the coffee beans. So measure 16 grams of coffee beans in the portafilter. We first put this ring on. It just helps contain the beans in the portafilter. Turn the machine on. Turn it, make sure it's on grams, not ounces. If you want to switch it to grams or ounces, you press this button quickly and it switches it over twice. Tapping it twice switches to ounce. Tapping it twice switches to grams. 16 grams of coffee. With 16 grams of ground coffee, you can extract 32 grams of espresso. So that's a ratio of 1 to 2. That's usually the normal espresso shot. Is usually 1 part coffee to 2 part espresso. So now we're gonna put this coffee beans in here, holding the ring down with the thumb. And the grinder is set up for espresso, so you do not need to touch the grind settings, which are controlled by this knob. I would leave it as is because I've already kind of adjusted it. And you press this portafilter against this black button here to activate the grinder. You have to hold this against that button to keep it going. Make sure you get all of the coffee beans are grounded. And you'll stop hearing any grinding noise when everything is done. Make sure there are no coffee beans left in there so that your weight is exactly 16 grams. Check it here. It's 0.1 off, that's good enough. Then we take this, I'm not sure what the name is, but this is just to help spread the coffee beans evenly. So I put that in here, kind of make sure that the coffee grounds are spread evenly, and so that we can extract a proper espresso. And I just shake it so that level off the coffee grounds. Take the ring off. And this tamper up here, you use this tamper. You put it on so that it's leveled, and you gotta push it down as far as it can go so that it tamps the coffee and all the air is removed. And I also twist it a little bit, and then I take it out without making sure I don't take any grinds out. Okay, this is what it should look like. Then you insert this in here. Start from this side, bring it in, and then twist it until it's secure in its place. Make sure it's secure, otherwise there's a lot of pressure that builds up here. Otherwise it'll make a big mess. You put one of these espresso shot cups underneath, zero the scale out, make sure that the weight and the time is at 0. Now you're ready to extract the espresso. This is the button you have to press, but as you press that, you have to start the timer because you want to extract the 32 grams of espresso in 25 to 30 seconds, ideally. If it's less than 25 seconds, it's under extracted. If it's over 30 seconds, it's over extracted. So I'm going to press the button and press the timer. You can see we're at 25, we're doing good. At 32, I shut it off. And this is what a good shot of espresso looks like. Once you're done, you take the portafilter out, twist it, take it out, and then you take the coffee grinds into the portafilter like this, into this bin. And then you rinse it by turning on the machine, the espresso mode again. Just kind of rinse it out. And make sure once you're done that you take this tray out and you empty the water before it starts to overflow. Because after 1 or 2 or 3 espresso shots, this tray will be almost full. So don't forget, otherwise it'll overflow. And once you're done with your espressos, all you have to do is make sure the portafilter is clean. You have taken out the coffee grinds, and the machine is clean. You can just turn power off the machine by switching this. Do not leave the power on, because the boiler being on all day reduces its life. So it's best to turn it off when you're done. But when you want to make espresso again, you make sure that the machine is on for at least 10 minutes so that water is hot and the portafilter is nice and hot.